Hey, this is CJ Couch. Welcome to Couch Talk.
Couch. C. Cow. Cow. C. O.
Oh, keep spelling, mister.
C. O. U. C. H.
Correct.
I am the smartest man alive!
All right, everybody, here we go. It is Monday, December the 10th, 2018, episode number 286. It's a very special episode. It is actually the inaugural Tinder Files episode. And shout out to the first Tinder Files guest. It is Miss Karolina. She was an excellent guest, so much so that I suggested that she start a podcast of her own. I'm actually about to record episode number 287 with Miss Mel. She works for a radio station. I have not actually talked to her about if she's allowed to talk about it, so I will not say which one, but be prepared for that on Tuesday. Hope your week is going good. This episode is an instant classic. I could not ask for a better way to start out this whole Tinder Files journey that I am going on. I've really had such a fun time recording this episode. It was just the perfect way to start this, as I said, and I am so excited for you to listen, and I am so excited to announce that we have another Patreon donator. That is right. I'm not mentioning last names, but Savannah donated money, $10 a month. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Savannah. You are the best. If you would like to contribute to the show and help out, it is patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. This episode is on YouTube. That's right, baby. Couch Talk is on YouTube. We got smoke break videos. We got all the episodes from here on out. Even the episode I'm about to record, episode 287, will also be on video. So go to YouTube, search Couch Talk, and episode 286, and you will find it. Tinder Files, baby. Well, I got nothing left to say. This intro is just about over. Shout out Bluff God for this beat, and let's just hop straight into episode number 286 with Miss Karolina. It is the inaugural Tinder Files, baby. How excited are you? I love ya. All right, everybody. It is Monday, December the 10th, 2018, episode number 286. It's a special one. It's the inaugural Tinder Files. Yes, we did it. I've been talking about this for a very long time. And for Tinder File number 1, we have Miss Karolina. Hello.
Hey.
And we're also on YouTube. Say hey.
What's up?
YouTube. I've been taking YouTube by storm as of late. Thank you, everyone who's been watching.
No one.
Are you a YouTube person?
Rarely. I barely
Me too.
even go. Yep. That's not true.
I'm dead serious.
Well, you're on it, so you have to be.
But I have, you're 286. I have I did a couple in like the early 200s, but I'm not a good video editor. I don't enjoy any of that. Mm-hmm. Episodes 284, 5, and 6, and 83 are videos. That's it. So it's taken me a while to get on the YouTube. I kind of watch it.
YouTube.
I never saw it as a media or like that people really consumed, but I was wrong. It's like a lot of people's only way.
Because like I went on it recently and now people subscribe. Like subscribe but pay. Like you can do, and that's weird for me.
How much is it?
Does it look like I was investing in an account?
$9.99, right?
Probably.
It's gotta be.
Plus shipping and handling.
But it's just so weird. Like, it really is the place. Like, if you're gonna do something.
Yeah. I mean, I use it for like yoga.
But people want to comment on stuff. Like, I
think they're hilarious. I always scroll down and see. Because I need to know.
It's the best part. But it's weird. Like, I've been asked, I smoke cigarettes, as you saw. And I'll do a video, like a daily one, where I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about. It just happens. And like, I've gotten multiple people be like, how many cigarettes do you smoke a day? And I'm taking this like condescending, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? And they all, like when I tell them like 10, I'm like disappointing them. It is so weird. Like there is just,
like not enough or too much?
Not enough.
No. Okay.
One kid, shout out. I hope he's listening.
He's probably like 13.
I don't know. He's some German dude. Like I went on his YouTube page and he reviews cigarettes. It's like,
that's strange.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in Europe they're all weird.
I love cigarettes.
You do?
They do.
Oh no, I know.
Have you been?
All the time.
You've been all the time.
I go all the time. I just went this summer.
Do y'all fly your Teslas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's the new version.
Teslas just fly straight there.
Yeah, it's a prototype.
Hey.
It's not out yet.
Very good. Very good. But when was the last time you were there?
This summer.
How about that? Where have you not been?
I haven't been to India yet.
Would you even want to go?
Yes,
I'm
that's
just
actually
kidding.
what I'm like. I genuinely want to go there. Actually, a fun fact. Do you know Holly, like that celebration that they have over there?
No.
They like they like throw like this rainbow chalk at each other. It's like a color run.
It's like Dayglow. But with chalk.
With more culture. Okay.
No, that's culture, bro. Dayglow culture.
Oh yeah, totally. So they have that every year, and actually this year it's like exactly on my birthday, and I want to go so bad. So
you're gonna go.
Oh yeah. When I pocket $8,000 for a ticket, it's fine.
But like Christmas is around the corner.
Oh, who do you think my family is?
Hey, can I get a ticket?
Yeah. They'd be
know.
like, they're like, no. They're the type of family like, we have money, you don't have money.
I get that. But 2018 is like a weird year where like $8,000 is either something like someone will never have in their bank account, or it's something that is so disposable that like it's literally unfathomable for some people. Like
it's like pocket change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a big old division. You're a college grad.
Yeah.
That's why you're here in the Jacksonville.
Unfortunately.
What is it? What's your degree in?
BFA in dance and a minor in chemistry.
Ooh. What you cooking? What's your style?
Actually, there's a quick story with that.
Please.
Oh, we have all the time.
Yeah, that's what this is for. You can make it a long story if you want.
Actually, I was a dual degree in dance and biochemistry for 3 years because I wanted to be a doctor.
What is a jewel?
Biochem. A jewel?
Is that what you just said? A dual?
A dual.
Dual degree.
I was like a jewel.
You said
I'm
a
like
jewel
the
degree.
USB our people are smoking.
Also what I thought, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, I don't believe you.
No, I wanted to be a doctor for a long time.
Like a doctor,
like a surgeon, cardiovascular surgeon.
Ooh.
Specifically that.
What happened?
I don't know.
No. Who had a heart attack?
Oh, no, my dad has heart issues.
Yeah.
So I don't also like, I think there's a lot of, I don't know, it's just like a really romantic organ, I feel, just in the everything about it. And I feel like it's really, I don't know, it just has soul.
It appeals to certain people.
Yeah.
Like
because I thought about being a brain surgeon, but I feel you go like half a centimeter the wrong way and it's game over. And I feel like that's too much. Less than that. Not even. Like an eyelash.
Yeah, it's pretty
that's a lot of stress now.
Yeah, that to me is, I mean, I don't even get how to get to that point where it's your first time. Like, I'm head surgeon. There's no one. Like, obviously, there's people there, but it's like...
Yeah.
I cannot... That's got to be... When it comes to life experiences that you can experience in life, one of probably the most unique and scariest. And I don't think people really know. They can do it, and I think it fucks with them.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like not too many of those people are happy.
No. Yeah. Okay. So, my whole theory is that... to be a surgeon, you have to be kind of fucked up, like,
for sure. Yeah.
Because at that point, you can literally either give someone life or kill them, and like you have that much power. You're essentially God, and like really loose
On like our level.
Yeah, and it's not right. It's so not right. To, just to be able to make that choice, like if you wanted to be that cynical, like you could. It's like the perfect place for a serial killer, like the hospital. Like you're in plain sight.
Ooh.
But not obvious.
I feel like
it's probably been done before.
It's definitely been done before.
I mean, there's movies about it, so it has to be true.
What's the movie?
I don't know.
You know the movies? You just assuming?
No, I saw it in an episode once.
Grey's Anatomy?
No, Supernatural.
Supernat? That's what that show's about?
No, but there was like one, I think. I could be bullshitting, honestly.
I've never seen it, but I see that show.
Oh, it's a great show. I actually saw like one of the main actors in real life.
Is that why it's a great show? Because you saw in real life?
Yeah, I mean, they're both hot, so it works out. It's nice to watch.
Okay, I'll watch it. But like...
Sold.
Deal. What are you watching though? Because it's a big
currently.
Like, you got to be watching something. I feel like, which I'm not
currently. I'm not really actively watching. I'm just rewatching for background noise.
So you got The Office on?
No,
not
I have
into it?
either friend. No, I love it, but I just like. You know, I think after I rewatched the ending for a second time, it just hit me so hard in the feels. I don't want to.
Very emotional.
Yeah. No, now I just watch Friends or New Girl because it's hilarious.
New Girl.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that Whitney Cummings show?
Who?
Whitney Cummings?
No.
Oh,
It's-
that's Two Broke Girls. Sorry, never mind.
Oh, that sounds like an awful show. I saw one episode and that was
I haven't
pure
seen it.
crap.
Also, have not seen it. I just know who Whitney Cummings is. Good comedian.
Really?
Smart woman.
You
Yes.
think so?
I do.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know how she acts on CBS, but I know when she does stand up, it's
I
pretty
think
good.
it's mostly the script just sucks ass.
For sure. And I also think that network television is just the dumbest possible thing.
Yeah, and I realize the more I watch TV shows, the more I hate hearing the fake crowd laugh. I'm more aware of it, and it
refuse.
drives me insane.
I refuse.
That's why I love watching Friends, because that's when it had live audiences, and it was
yeah.
so nice.
The laugh track, which have you seen like Big Bang Theory without the laugh?
No,
Oh, Jesus. It's like,
terrible.
it's one of the most brutal things to
Because
watch.
probably no one gets the jokes.
It's because they're acting for the laugh track, so it's so unnatural and it's dead quiet. So it's like, where's Peter? And then, okay, let's say it's Sheldon. That's the one I know.
Sheldon, yeah.
It's the one we all know. So
Yeah.
Sheldon bust in or something. I'm just making this up.
Mm-hmm.
Sheldon busts in the room and he's like, where's Peter? And then they all look at each other and pause, and you can hear them like, or you can tell they're counting like 1, 2, 3, and then, oh, he's not trying, or I don't know,
Yeah.
like, and it's just, and it's not funny. You know what I mean?
I liked it better when you can tell that the actors are about to lose their shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's why
it's
Saturday Night
hilarious.
Live, I mean, it's not really doing so hot nowadays in terms of ratings. With Trump being president, everything's doing good with ratings. That's like a political climate type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Socially, anything that's social is doing well right now. But before that, they weren't really doing that well. And it seemed like they kind of lost that, where like, not that it's bad to get a bunch of like highly trained actors and improv people in there, but when you have like, I'm a stand-up comedian first people there,
Oh, it's just like way more genuine.
it's way quicker and
Yeah.
it's genuine, and like if they laugh, they're laughing because it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I
exactly.
mean? So it just worked better. And I mean, I'm not a big Jimmy Fallon guy. I think the reason that I'm able to do this
Really?
and have success is because he's so bad at hosting. He's
Oh,
good at
but
hosting.
he's so funny though.
No
He's
offense.
just so awkward. I
we can
love
disagree.
it.
We can disagree.
Okay, we can disagree.
Yeah.
We can argue. Go ahead.
Jimmy Fallon is a fucking hack. Like,
You think?
at interviewing people, yeah. He's not friends with any of those people. You know that. Like,
Well-
that's all fake.
How many of them are really friends with these people?
That's my point.
Yeah.
But like when you are the reason podcasts are doing better is specifically something like, and it's Joe Rogan's just the biggest one, like literally in the world. He probably has 5 episodes in the top 50 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he doesn't know these people, the way it starts out is, I don't know you at all. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, it's not like, imagine if we did this under the pretense that me and you are really good friends.
Yeah.
And like,
But we are.
well, you know, let's get real. Imagine like,
Yeah.
we're acting and like it's so disingenuous and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like it's entertaining. And like when I love his little video stuff, like when he does activities, he kills it.
Oh yeah. Super fun.
That's why he has such a good show, is because he does all that shit. All the outside stuff is great. The interviews aren't even bad. It's somebody who like really, and I've loved interviews my whole life. To see that is like, fuck. I used to love Stephen Colbert. I still think he's great, but like he's the same way. It's like he's not as good
But
as
who's really that good anymore? I
a
feel.
million different podcasts.
Oh, podcast. But I mean,
they're
like
only 6
on
minutes
TV.
long. That's why no one gives a fuck about TV.
Yeah.
That's why I can do this as a nobody and make a little bit of money off of it, because people don't want to watch
people
that
don't
shit.
even own cable anymore. I mean, I don't even have cable anymore. It's not like
We do, but it's just because he does. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, like for me, it's not a necessity. Like
No.
there's nothing on there that benefits me.
Not at all. And no one even watches commercials anyways. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not changing the
It's
channel,
like, I'm
what are you
sorry,
doing?
that Pepsi commercial is not going to make me go run to the store and get a Pepsi.
Phones are commercial time. People just get on their phone or they just fast forward.
Yeah.
And they do make that noise that
Oh, yeah.
when they type. Yeah, that's what it sounds
That's
like.
exactly what I hear.
So I need advice. Mm-hmm. There's ways to advertise, you know, like
Yeah.
Instagram. I'm not too big on like Facebook for all this stuff. Like
I
whatever.
wouldn't. It's really,
It's not the spot.
it's
you know?
Flintstone. age.
Yeah, exactly. Not the spot. So I've done well with Instagram stuff, but wouldn't it be? What if it's on porn sites, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Imagine an episode called Couch Talk, The Tinder Files, episode 286. That's you.
Wow.
Right?
On Pornhub.
Not you,
Obviously.
but like, yeah.
An advertisement for the episode.
All of them. Pornhubs, YouPorns.
I only know the one website. You're only exposing
How did you
yourself.
find out? No. I watch porn. I'll tell you how I found out about YouPorn though. But how did you find out about how'd you know what your site is? How'd you know what YouPorn is? You know?
I mean, how did I know about Pornhub?
You said Pornhub, yeah.
Okay. I was.
Which is you are so basic.
Okay. In my defense, I don't watch porn.
Okay. How'd you know about it?
When I was No, actually, this is before memes were a thing.
Impossible.
No, it's very. I think I was like 14, 15, and I had this friend, and she was way more advanced than me.
She was already fucking.
Oh no, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Wow. We'll get into all that.
Oh, we will. We have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
No, she was just way more curious than I was. I was very, let's say, reserved and conservative at that age.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have two older sisters. Well, at that point, I had two older sisters.
How much older?
I was surprised. Like, they're 7 and 9 years older than me. So
okay, so you're kind of an only child.
Pretty much. And I remember we went into her brother's room, and she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna show you guys something." And I was like, "Okay." And she just went to this site and just clicked on a clip. And what was it? That's what I was about to get to. I don't even remember, but I think I was in such shock I blacked it out of my memory.
Whoa.
Like, I don't even remember what we were watching. Whoa. I just know that it was a lot to take in at once. And I was like, I feel like I shouldn't be here, but I couldn't leave at the same time. There's something mesmerizing about it. But
have you been on the dark web?
I've I've done research on it, but I'm too scared to actually
I've done it. It's not that
go into it because I've heard that they keep track of who goes on that. Or
1,000%. That's why you don't buy anything on there and you don't actually.
I know, but that's why I'm like, I don't.
It's pretty hilarious, but okay,
so
when you're on there, you get that feeling
like someone's watching you.
No, like you shouldn't be here.
Oh, okay.
Because I've
how creepy is it?
I've never been to It's very weird how normal it is and not.
So what's the format? Is it like appealing or is it like
no,
really like 19? Like,
it's like a Wikipedia page.
Oh, like really poor.
Like Wikipedia's
poor quality
homepage, for example.
Yeah.
Which I don't actually know what that looks like. I've only searched.
it's like the globe of the puzzle pieces.
But it has categories, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can pick categories.
That's how this is.
That's insane.
And it's like literature. Like I could put my podcast on there for sure.
That's weird. I wouldn't do that.
Exactly. The dark web's #1 podcast.
Yeah, that wouldn't do that.
What's gonna happen? I don't do anything.
I don't know. They might start investigating.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
I know, but
trust me, I'm all for like privacy.
You know what it might be?
You might right now.
The government not be your biggest concern. It should be the people that are watching you. That should be your biggest concern. I feel like you're putting yourself out there as a victim.
To think that there is a dark web that all these underground people know about that I can get access to that the government isn't already tapped into is fucking ridiculous. Like they're definitely on that shit. They're probably the ones selling the drugs on there.
Oh, probably.
And all the guns.
I mean, how else are they gonna get money?
To fund all their good shit. Yeah. Yeah.
They're giving us the crappy shit.
But to fund the good shit, to fund like, I don't know, wars and stuff and do all these secret missions.
Missions. Yeah, Area 51 is real.
I mean, I don't know about, I wouldn't say it. I don't know. I don't really care about all that. I'm more into like which don't get me wrong, like it's interesting, but I'm just more into
I'm deeply offended.
The idea, the real like human things that like, if you're running the CIA and you're in control of stuff, like you can funnel drugs and make all this money that you can then do whatever the fuck you want with it. Like anything.
You're not wrong.
And it's all, so it's like that's a high motivator right there that not many people get a chance to experience. So the ones that do are probably going to cave and do it because everyone before you did it,
No.
I mean,
I just want to know. I'm more interested in the fact of like the people that are actually doing like, like killing people and like selling body parts. Like, how do they go about that? Like, how do they make it so on the low? Like,
have you seen Conspiracy of Silence?
No. All right, I'll pencil it down.
It's dark. It's on YouTube. I'll tell it quick because I literally just told this story with my ex. But basically, the BBC, CBS, and some like Irish, like in Ireland, their big thing, and like the Discovery Channel, all funded. Do you know who Ron Franklin is from the late 80s? The black Republican guy who was all the white collar crimes of like embezzlement and just fraud and all these like he had a bank investment firm and all this stuff. He was like a huge Republican political force.
No.
In the he had this place called Boys Town where it's still around, and it was like a Catholic run thing, which is just of course, but it was like if you were a lost kid in the United States, you could contact them and they would pay for you to come out there and stuff.
That's
so
sketchy.
This original documentary is supposed to be on him and all of his crimes.
Yeah.
Like this big expose on who he really is and take down the Republicans.
Yeah, right.
And fucking they look into it and they find like basically a child sex ring, right? And they interview kids who are like on paper dead, but they're homeless in the streets and shit. And like it's all create horrible stories that I don't even want to talk about right now because it will kill the mood. Like it will ruin.
That's insane.
So they find all this stuff. They run out of money. They got a lot more stuff to do. They go back to all these people and they say, "We found a way better documentary. We need more money. We got a lot more digging to do." Defunded, deplatformed, ceases to exist. This is in like the early 90s, and YouTube comes out. That motherfucker still got it, so he drops it on YouTube, and now it's huge. But like, it's very. There are right now there are 670,000 missing kids. There's really 870, but 200,000 kids are with like their dad or their mom, whatever. Even if it was 60,000 kids that no one knows where they are right now, and they like a very large percentage, they're runaways. And that's what they kept saying when kids would go disappearing from their thing, because they were already runaways.
Yeah.
So they come here and of course they ran away again, It's just a sick fucking thing that when people like Alex Jones and all these idiots try to blow it up, they make it look bad.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get taken serious, which I think if you're going to get super into conspiracy theories, that's the theory. Like you get somebody like Alex Jones, these big people to be the voice of conspiracy theorists. They say ridiculous things like Sandy Hook, and now they're discredited.
Oh my God,
all conspiracies are discredited. There's no one fucking kids. And there definitely is. Like, that's horrible, but like, and it's political people too. It's not like, you get into it like that though? You think that's how it is?
Like the world, or just like
here in the United States? Because in the world,
I feel like a lot of people are just in it to make a quick buck. Like they don't really care what happens. Like to them, people are just like a body, like meat. Like they don't really care. I feel like there's a lot of twisted people, like very anybody? Selfish, careless people. Like
personal in politics, maybe pursuing the field, wanting to be not like a politician directly because we're pretty young still, but
like a friend.
Yeah.
That wants to be a politician?
Yeah. Like I have a friend who works on political campaigns and stuff and has always wanted to be a politician. We said he'd be president in high school and shit,
Probably not. Like I really don't. No, I think I stay away from people like that.
Well, that's what's weird about it is
because I don't even follow politics, and then I don't trust people that do that. Because I mean, I feel like I feel like they always go in with the right intentions, but then something happens and it's like really quickly contorted into something else, and their mentality goes out the window, and you can't believe anything they say. I don't know.
I think it's like if I ran for whatever, and I had this platform of things that I
Yeah, but how successful would you really be if you were genuine the whole time? Because you can only go so far until there's like some sort of insider thing where they're gonna take you down. Like,
exactly.
You know.
But I think it's
all manipulated.
It's
like
definitely sinister, but I think it's less like evil and more like this is what I'm doing. People get riled up. The fact that Donald Trump won, that proves that votes count. I could not fucking believe that. Like, I never thought votes counted. I swear to God.
No, but didn't technically...
He didn't win. I'm talking about like our bullshit system.
Yeah, no, that's what infuriates me.
It's
And people get so offended when I tell them, like, yeah, I don't vote. They're like, how could you not vote? Civil duty.
It's the dumbest system.
I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, well, literally almost every single time this happens. I'm like, so how am I supposed to feel comforted in the fact that my vote counts? Like, no. Even the whole quite recently the Beto thing in Texas.
What are you talking about? Beto,
the guy, Beto O'Rourke.
Oh, yeah. He
like
O'Rourke,
if you look, sorry, I like
no, I get it now.
foreign. I can't pronounce it.
I have an uncle Beto. I'm Mexican, so it's hard to believe.
So
but
we're
it's true.
both minorities. Sweet.
Yeah, we did it. We can have an open conversation now. Yeah, cool. We're free.
Yeah. Finally.
Hear that, YouTube? I'm Mexican. What are you? You're a Polak, right?
Yeah. Those are not our concentration camps, by the way.
He put them there.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes. Actually, by law, you cannot say that they're Polish concentration camps.
I remember specifically
like that
learning that Polish Jews got shitted on extra hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. They're not ours. It was not by choice. So,
no one thinks it is, I swear.
No.
My listeners don't hate you. You do have blonde hair though, so.
No, this is fake.
Okay.
I'm a strawberry blonde, but I like to say red because I have this weird thing against blondes. Like, I really hate them.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know.
Okay.
It's really deeply embedded. We can get into it later.
We will. Okay.
So.
Write down blonde.
But with that whole, back to what I was saying, with that whole, like, Texas Senate, whatever thing, quite recently, if you look at the map of, where the votes came from, so pretend like this is Texas, right?
Yep.
This isn't accurate.
I'm pretending.
So
very hard.
So I guess it's your left. So the whole left side that's connected to Mexico was voted all Democratic.
For sure.
All blue. And they just that, and it was like a really small section. The rest was red. And for that small section almost won. And for me, like, when people see that, even that image, I'm like, don't you think for like a split second, maybe you voted the wrong way? If like just that small portion that's actually on the border of Mexico don't actually care about, like, you know,
people are not voting for what they think at all. It's literally like
they're bandwagoning.
Yeah, this is
it's
my
like
party.
Sports all over again.
Texas probably looks exactly like a map of the United States the way it votes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just smaller. It's fucking. Everybody's sick of it. There's no way this continues. Like, there's no fucking way.
So, do you think like anarchy soon?
No, I don't. I don't know what.
People are too scared.
I don't. Yeah, people are too scared.
They instill fear. That's how they have power.
That
was super conspiracy theory.
It's true.
It's true though.
That's the point. I mean, it's in a weird way. Like, not that like I beat my dog ever at all, but like my dog. Like, if I raise my voice to my dog, it stops doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're like their dogs. As soon as, if they drove tanks down the street, imagine that. What would we fucking do? Even with your guns, you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally nothing.
Like, Jesus. So. Who has a tank?
Me.
Okay, yeah, you probably do. A Tesla tank.
Next to my Tesla plane.
Fly away. So, I like that you're here in Jacksonville. You said one more year. Broke up with your boyfriend. Classic.
No, I got dumped. Let's be
okay,
real.
So, okay, all right. I honestly, that slipped. You got dumped twice.
Proudly.
Same guy.
Yeah. I handled it better the second time, though.
How'd you meet him?
In school.
Of course, but like how?
Oh, it was weird. We had a lot of mutual friends, and it was one of those things where I was actually talking to someone else at the time.
Is he super hot? Because it kind of makes it worse sometimes when the guys.
You know what it is, and you're gonna say, there it is when I tell you. No, I mean I don't really have